do a couple things. Number one, our seniors that didn't understand the color scheme on the left side. High school is pink, middle school is green, elementary.
Yeah, since like most of the work is done in class, I think most people just assume that things are getting done and then they just get like a surprise yearbook at the end of the year. So they don't really get to see much of the process.
All of them? Oh, main difficulties. Biggest difficulty. There's so much to do.
Yeah.
Like there's just so much to do, right? Like that's why we need all the tracking systems and everything. If we didn't have all of the tracking systems and all the spreadsheets and everything that it automates itself, like I don't know how we do all this.
Something that's really hard is if there are so many stakeholders, so many people care about how the yearbook looks, and there is like, because we cover so much, there's just a lot of people to talk to, because we need to like interview them and get photos. So.
And they all have a different idea of what like it should look like,
yeah.
Right? And so everyone has a different combative idea of what we need to do.
Yeah.
So that's tough.
I think, so we usually submit the yearbook for that year at the end of April or like the start of May, and then right after that, early May-ish, we start brainstorming for the next year's yearbook. So we would choose a theme together and then start planning out the pages, the cover or the table of contents, that sort of stuff. So we usually start working on it right after submitting this year's. Like over the summer, I think it's good to develop like how like the copy is structured. Like this year we decided to kind of restructure the copy to focus more on like impact and what was important in the event. And like we get started on like the basic like theme pages first, so that the themes are more like set up before we get going to other pages.
You got a word for that? My word.
Well, he said chaotic. I feel like usually we don't really have a structure. People just walk in and start working on whatever they have to work on. So it's not really like we like do this first and then do that.
Maybe only had a couple days. Yeah, there might be a couple days where we have something where this is what we have to do, but otherwise you got 32 people working.
So I'm just doing a winter postage spread for yearbook. I think it's really lovely. So I just brainstormed my own idea. I actually did some research, but it's mostly my own idea. As you can see here, all the photos that shows the
High school is a pink color.
winter concert are taken from our yearbook member. Yeah.
Why are we not taking a picture of it?
Okay, so as a copy stacker, like I have to write down a lot of things that happens in our school, and like we're given like specific events that we have to record and like talk about. And like specifically, I worked on JV basketball before, and also like volleyball. So first we have to brainstorm ideas, like how to make the layout. So I first like searched through the internet and and then I used the photos and the copy and put it together.
This is for the yearbook. Yeah, I help run the team, so I teach them how to write the copy. The only really hard deadlines, right, are like the pages that you have to work on. But other than that, there's a lot of time you can use to do independent leadership stuff. You can come up with your own projects, and there's gonna be things that actually make it into the yearbook. So yeah, it's a lot of free time, but it can be pretty fun. So at the start of the year, or like when all of the staff come back, we sort of do talk to the AFC and they assign like pages so people have like a pretty even amount of work to do. In the middle of the year, like sometimes I get to see people come in, or if there's like some fun events or some new things that we might want to cover, then we'll add things. But sports teams, obviously, you have to cover things like NHD. They're the same each year.
Like some things we need to edit in the process.
I mean, I love it. It's my favorite class. I think making something that everyone looks forward to and means something. Seeing everyone walk around and have a special day for it at the end of the year is really cool. I wish we got them sooner. It'd be kind of cool to get them a week or two sooner, but it's still a special thing that everyone looks forward to. And so it's different than a typical class, and I like that for that reason. It's more of a business, not so much a class.
It is about making something that's meaningful, but I think something else that I maybe like even more is that I'm making something with so many other people. So I feel like for me it's less about like what it kind of turns out to be in the end, but more just like I have like 30 other people that I'm working on this thing with, and that's just really cool to kind of see everyone work for this like one end product.
And that's so big.